Okay, so this kind of goes back to one of the things that it doesn't happen to you, but it's a happy accident. It's a good way for me to teach you guys something because I'm learning as I'm teaching. So this number got out of order by mistake. And, it's not like I can come on here and drag across, and it doesn't give me an option to move that cell up. So I have to think, oh my goodness, what can I do? And then I'm like, bam, right over here to fields, right? And under fields, if I go over here to sorting and grouping and I say sort by note number, ascending order, and I click it, boom, look at that. It moves it up to where I want it. So disaster averted. So that's a good thing. Now the next thing I'm going to need to do is what? I need to go into my actual basement detail and come to note 4, and when I click on note 4 I make sure my caps lock is on and I say this is what? Vapor barrier. Alright, there's that one. Well, let's make sure we get it in there. This is the hard part. Vapor barrier. And can I hit apply? No, for some reason. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is irritating, isn't it? Vapor. I'm just going to hit enter, and when I hit enter, there it is, and then I can hit apply. That's the process. So that's vapor barrier. Number 5 is what? Painted. PTD is a abbreviation for painted. Painted 5/8 inch gypsum wall board. Hit the enter key, and it applies. Number 6, I can say this is finished floor system on top of 3/4 inch plywood sheathing. Enter, and then it applies itself. Okay, and when I go back to my schedule, now those notes, look at those notes, they're falling right in. And I can even stretch this out a little, where not here on the sheet, but into note block. I can come in here and say make this a little wider, and now when I go back to my actual there, it's a little wider. So what I want you to do is to continue for right now putting in the rest of these notes for this one, and then I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to come back in a couple of minutes and show you how the completed schedule looks, and then we'll move on to our door schedule that we're going to work on with images today. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video, finish my notes, come back, show you the completed one, and then we'll move on from there. So if you haven't noticed, one of the things you can do, you're like, I don't want to type all this text, Joel. Well, you see I've done a couple, right? Well, let's see what happens now if I go back here and I say I don't want to do that, but if I go to number 10, I think that's where I'm at now, number 10, and I click here and I click in this and I select all that and I right click and I go copy, and then I click outside of here, and then I click on the note and I come to note text and I do Control V, paste, hit enter, it applies, and look at that, it goes right over to the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and share this with you so you can see that. What I did was I copied and pasted those notes, right? So even for number 11, I click on there and I do what? Right click and I go copy. And then I click on the note itself and I come in here and Control V, paste, hit enter and apply. And now when I go to my note block, it's there and it's on my legend too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video out, and then in the next one I'll show you the completed one and then how we handle it from there. Okay, all right.